In Nosgoth, you get to take part in an age-old battle. Hunters versus vampires.
Finally, I get to kill those sparkly bastards.
Team Jacob, motherfucker!
And for those of you watching in the future who don't get that joke, that means the world has won. You're welcome. So the other day, Square Enix asked if I wouldn't mind taking a look at Nosgoth. First off, I had no idea that Square Enix had anything to do with Nosgoth. And second, I said sure, why not? Now, I know what you're thinking. No, I'm not getting paid to do this video. One, I would legally have to disclose that. And two, I don't do that shit. However, they did give me a few gems so I could unlock some alternate classes, weapons, and skins. But that was after I had already played for a few days and unlocked everything I wanted with in-game gold. What's the moral of this story? Make sure you check your email before the weekend. Just saying. Nosgoth, or Nosgoth, whatever, is a free-to-play team-based shooter where you'll take turns playing on one of two teams. The Hunters or the Vampires. The rules are pretty simple. You'll join a match and then deathmatch it up to see who wins that round. Then you'll switch sides and see who wins round 2. And whichever team gets the most kills wins. And while this may seem pretty normal, it's truly the characters and the setting that make Nosgoth enjoyable. Let's start off with the Hunters. In the beginning, you'll only have 2 classes available to you. Each class has a regular attack, a melee attack, a dodge, and 2 special skills. The first class is a Hunter, a crossbow archer who has the ability to shoot explosives and tie up their enemies with a boa. Sure, why not? However, I typically stuck with the second class, the Alchemist. Not because I was good at it, more because I wasn't as bad at it as I was the Hunter. They also have flashbangs and firewalls. Sure, why not? On the vampire side, you also only have 2 classes to start off. The Reaver, which is a more mobile type, able to move quickly and leap long distances. Whoops. And leap long distances, and also leap onto your enemies. You can also throw some smoke bombs, and dodge projectiles when you need to escape. And then there's the Tyrant. He's basically the tank type. You can charge in, do a stun attack, and then ignore pain as you run away. Now, the cool thing about vampires is their movement. Vampires are able to scale pretty much any wall. I swear, undead parkour should be a sport. Unlike ESPN 15 or something. As the humans, our team usually found the best way to survive was to get indoors, hopefully somewhere without many entrances and preferably near a shrine, which you use to heal and fill up ammo. As a vampire, I found the best thing was to try to drive the humans out of their hole and separate them. This makes them a lot easier to kill, which is important. Not just because that's how you win the game, but also because to regenerate health as a vampire, you need to kill a human and then execute them by ripping out their throat and drinking their blood.
Oh no, someone let out the YouTube trolls again!
After each match, you were given an amount of gold based on your performance. Kind of like being a prostitute. Wait, that's not right. This gold can be used to buy new abilities, weapons, skins, emotes, etc. It seems pretty much anything can be bought with in-game gold. A small thing that I really liked is that instead of buying an item permanently, you can just try out a weapon for a few days. That way you're only spending a small amount of money to try something out, rather than spending all of your money on something you may not even like. Kinda like prostitution. Why am I making that analogy so much? Thank goodness too, because the weapon I tried out, I ended up hating. I like my bouncy grenades. The same can be done for skills. For doing the tutorial to each class, you are given an alternate skill or weapon to try. My Alchemist was given a healing skill, which is cool because healing. And my Hunter was given an alternate weapon that fired faster but did less damage. My Reaver was given a poison bomb, which I found really useful for flushing out enemies. And the Tyrant? I don't know. I didn't enjoy playing the Tyrant. So I didn't. And you can't make me! Now, the only thing you can't get with in-game gold is new classes. However, you can get them for free by using an item you earn by leveling up in the game. With every 5 levels, you can unlock a new class. I went ahead and unlocked the tankish human guy. Vanguard, that's it. Because, I don't know, he looked cool. He's got the whole eye thing going and the axe, and I don't know, I just picked him, okay? And I was absolutely no better with him than any other character. Good to know that I'm an equal opportunity sucker. Kinda like a prostitute. What is wrong with me today? There's a lot of other classes that I didn't really get to experience. I played some of the flying vampire, which was fun. I liked picking up and dropping people. Let's see here, there's magic vampires, ninja vampires, dual pistol hunters, longbow hunters. I don't know, find one you like and stick with it. There's other portions of the game that I'm sure I'm forgetting as well, like this crafting table. I have no idea what it does, but there it is. Let's see here, am I forgetting anything? Humans, vampires, pew-pew-pew. Nope, that's about it. Frankly, if you're in the market for a fun, free-to-play, team-based shooter, I'd say give Nosgoth a try. It's pretty fun to jump around as a vampire and super frustrating to get your ass kicked as a human, but that really does make it all the better when you finally do well and win. It's also really nice being able to unlock everything by simply playing the game rather than having to drop some money. All in all, Not bad, Square Enix. Not bad. On a completely unrelated note, it's about time you remade Final Fantasy VII. What, were you just afraid of money or something? Make sure to level up your MMO knowledge by visiting MMORPG.com, subscribing to our YouTube channel, and by following us on social media. To catch up on the week's biggest MMO news, watch our latest MMO FTW. And to see if there's a better MMO out there for you, watch one of our latest First Impressions videos. Thanks for watching.